Good afternoon, and thank you for checking out your Midwest Extreme Weather Update. Have a potent storm system working through the Great Lakes today. It brought another round of heavy snow to parts of Iowa and Wisconsin last night. Still bringing some heavy snow up there. We have some rain and some light snow showers across the Ohio Valley. We had another round of heavy rain in those areas last night, which has been a common story here the past couple of weeks with a very active pattern. And really, the pattern is going to remain active. The difference is going to be as we go into the weekend, we're going to start to filter in some colder temperatures south and east. We're going to shift that storm track just a bit and make things more interesting for areas across the Ohio Valley, which have been lacking in snow, I know, for most of you, the past couple of weeks. Things can start to change now as we go into the latter portion of the month. We have still a lot of weather alerts going on with this current system. A potent system which is bringing a lot of wind. We have wind advisories across the Ohio Valley. We still have winter storm warnings across the upper Midwest into tonight for that snow that continues, which has dumped as much as, up near a foot of snow here just west of Madison, Wisconsin. Out there towards Rochester, Minnesota, saw some very heavy snow as well. I know snow lovers across the Ohio Valley are, waiting and waiting for our next chance of snow. And it may come sooner than you think. I'll show you guys how this pattern is evolving. We have several storm systems that we are watching as we go really into late this week, all the way through next week. It's a very active pattern, and it could be a case where we have just every few days snow systems working through the region. So we have that storm that's starting to move out of the area currently. Going into late week, we have another system working through. This will be a front with the northern stream and the jet stream working through on Thursday across the upper Midwest. Kind of lacking moisture with this system, but it will drag a front through here, and that will be key as we go into the weekend. That front starts to drag in colder temperatures across much of the central and even into the eastern U.S., and we're opening the door for colder air, and we have multiple systems sneaking by here as we go into the weekend, tracking across the Central Plains and the portions of the Ohio Valley. And again, just enough cold air could be in place for these to produce some snowfall. We see our first one coming through on Friday into Friday night, which could be a decent little swath of snow here across the plains, possibly in the portions of the Ohio Valley. That's the first system. We have another system showing up as we go into late Saturday through Sunday. Again, taking kind of a similar track with more snow across the central U.S. And as we go into next week, there are certainly some pretty strong signals that we're going to see a stronger storm. So these systems into the weekend aren't going to be all that potent, although they could still drop some, decent snow in spots. But it's as we get to next week when we're seeing stronger signals for a stronger storm around Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So as you can see there, we're talking about essentially every 2 days a chance of snow. And notice where the snow is hitting is not in Minnesota, not in Wisconsin necessarily. It's more focused across areas like Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, where snow has not been much of a factor the past couple of weeks. So that is definitely a change. Again, that system kind of initiating a change comes through Thursday, and then we see multiple waves of snow. But again, this is just a model, but there are certainly there's a lot of agreement and solutions showing a rather active wintry pattern. And the pattern certainly supports that kind of pattern setting up here with the trough setting in across much of the western and central U.S. here as we go forward. We still have a strong jet stream just kind of pumping in across the southern plains and the southeast part of the country. So we're bringing in moisture and warm air. We have a nice supply of cold air through here. And bingo, you get the idea. That is a setup that certainly can produce increased winter storm chances across the Ohio Valley and really still across the Midwest. A pretty good looking pattern there for that. So we will certainly keep you updated. Several storm systems to watch over the coming days. Again, watching systems into the weekend, and then a stronger system as we talked about going into next week. So we'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.